You've reached the final level of wealth. You've owned luxury hotels, private jets, skyscrapers, and billion-dollar companies. Yet every morning, you still wake up inside someone else's country. You still follow someone else's laws. You still pay someone else's taxes. Then, one day, a simple idea changes everything. What if, instead of becoming richer inside the system, you built an entirely new one? Welcome to Project Sovereignty. Today, we're building a private city from nothing and turning it into a $10 billion civilization, step by step.
Every city begins with land, but land alone isn't enough. You don't want property. You want jurisdiction. Around the world, there are developing nations searching for investment. Instead of buying beachfront real estate, you negotiate something far more valuable. You promise to build roads, ports, hospitals, schools, power stations, and thousands of jobs. In return, the government grants your city special administrative status. Suddenly, you're no longer buying land. You're designing the rules that land will follow. The first investment isn't steel or concrete. It's legal authority.
Most people think cities begin with skyscrapers. They don't. A city begins underground. Before anyone can move in, you need clean water, reliable electricity, high-speed internet, and roads that connect everything together. So instead of building luxury apartments, you invest billions into the invisible systems nobody will ever notice. Massive desalination plants turn seawater into drinking water. Independent power stations keep the city running without relying on the national grid. Fiber optic cables connect directly to global internet backbones, while underground pipes carry water, electricity, and communication beneath every street. Nobody will visit your city because of its pipes, but without them, your city will never exist. Civilization is built from the ground up, even if most people only notice the skyline.
The infrastructure is finally complete, but a city without people is nothing more than expensive concrete. Now comes the real challenge. You need the right residents, not tourists, not temporary visitors. You want entrepreneurs, software founders, investors, engineers, and creators who can build businesses that attract even more businesses. Instead of selling houses, you're selling a better way of living. Lower taxes, faster permits, world-class healthcare, high-speed internet, safe streets, efficient government. Every policy is designed to answer one question. Why would someone choose your city over every other city on Earth? Eventually, the answer becomes obvious. Opportunity attracts talent, and talent creates even more opportunity.
A city doesn't become rich because people live there. It becomes rich because money never stops moving. Every company that opens an office creates jobs. Every startup attracts investors. Every investor funds new businesses. Banks issue loans. Ports collect trade fees. Airports bring tourism. Hotels generate taxes. Data centers sell computing power. Universities produce skilled workers. Hospitals attract medical tourism. Within a few years, your private city becomes a self-sustaining economic engine. Wealth compounds faster than construction ever could. You're no longer managing buildings. You're managing an economy.
The world's greatest cities were never built overnight. They became powerful because generations believed in the same vision. Your city is no longer just a construction project. It has its own economy, infrastructure, culture, and global reputation. International companies compete to establish headquarters here. Universities attract brilliant minds. Investors see stability instead of risk. Families see opportunity instead of uncertainty. What began as an empty coastline has become one of the world's most valuable places to live and work. The greatest achievement was never the skyline. It was creating a place where millions of people could build better lives. In the end,
Real wealth isn't measured by how much you own. It's measured by what continues to grow long after you're gone.